guys, it is Ellen here. It has been a very long time since I filmed, let alone posted a video. I feel like I say that a lot. But really, I think it has been years at this point. I have filmed a lot and just never posted it, never got around to it. Didn't feel right. But it feels right now, so I do want to post something. This is just going to be kind of a general update. Nothing super crazy to share as of right now. Just kind of what I'm doing, what I've been doing. I have been working on this project for years at this point, I think since like 2023 now, at least. Still working on it, this fantasy novel, which I believe I call it Prophecy Whip. Whip meaning work in progress, for those of you who don't know. I don't know if I've ever referred to it as such here. That's how I refer to it online, with the code name, because I don't want to share the title, because I don't want anyone to steal it from me, because I love the title deeply. But yeah, I've been working on it. I have just finished my most recent passive edits for the first part, and I'm working on the second part now. And once I'm done with the second part, I'm going to give the third part a quick read through. I don't think it needs any really fundamental work, just mainly has a few pacing issues and maybe some grammar issues, but overall it's pretty airtight, at least in my opinion. And once that is done, I am going to be looking for a actual like legit beta reader, someone with professional experience to help me kind of just make it the best it can be, polish it up to the best of my ability, because I would really like to start querying this novel very soon, hopefully before the end of the year. That has been on my bucket list for years now, but I've never felt like I had a project that I loved enough or had enough faith in, or really felt polished enough, or I felt like I wanted to work on and share, until I started writing this. And I have been working on this for almost like 3.5, 4 years at this point. But I'm really happy with what I have so far. It does still need some work, but I am super happy with what I have thus far. I cannot wait to actually like share this with people, hopefully one day. I'm really proud of it from where I have it right now. I put so much work into this. It is kind of incredible. I don't think I ever put so much work into a novel. I think I hate editing and revising. I'm better at drafting and writing, the actual writing part of it, than anything else. The editing part of it is usually really hard for me to stay focused. But then also to find time. I work full time, and of my 2 days off, one of those days is very often taken over. I help my grandmother out, and the other day is a weekend day, and people want to go do things and go out, as do I. So I don't always have the most time to work on this, and when I do come home from work, I'm exhausted, and I go to work early, so I don't have time before work. I have 30 minutes on break. I just don't have a lot of time, so I really work on this quite literally whenever I can. Whenever I have time after work, when I'm motivated, I will sit down and work on this. I work on this on my lunch breaks. Sometimes I go into work a little bit later, a couple days a week, and I will get up early and work on it for a couple hours. Really whenever I can. I keep a notebook with me at all times so I can jot down ideas if anything comes to me, because I get random ideas throughout the day, or issues that I need to fix, or plot holes that I magically find the answer to, all throughout the day. But I am working really hard on putting as much effort and work and time into this project, because I really feel like it is something special. This is like the 7th or 8th novel that I finished so far, and nothing is quite compared to it, in terms of like how much work I put into it, but also like how proud I am of the plot and the characters, feeling like it has potential. I love it so much. I'm always so excited to work on this and get back into it when I have time. And then I'm also working on a new poetry collection. This will be, number 4? Yeah, number 4. I'm not quite ready to release the title, but it is a continuation of my first and second poetry collections. Those are kind of meant to be like companions to each other, and this will be the 3rd installment of it. And then the 3rd poetry collection that I released last year, or early this year, I cannot even remember. I think last year, I believe. is like its own separate thing. It's a novel in verse, it's fantasy fictional, but these 3 are based around my life and my experiences, and this is just kind of like the next part in it. I didn't think that I would be writing a 3rd part to it, but this idea just kind of came to me, and I usually start with titles. I don't start with poems. I like to go look up like poetry prompts and poetry title ideas and kind of take those and work them in. I also, you know, when I'm listening to songs, I get ideas that a lot of my poems are based around songs, or I take like a specific phrase or a word from a song and I kind of craft a poem around it. I've got like, I don't know, 20, 30 poems written right now, a couple more titles ready to go. I'm really excited about this. I'm probably going to be releasing some information about it soon on my Instagram. But I'm really, really happy with what I've got so far, and I love the title. The title is what, not actually what came to me first. Some of the poems were, and then I saw this. I was looking at these poetry title ideas and poetry prompts, and I saw this phrase, and it just, something spoke to me about it. It just sounded right. It was originally going to be a poem name, but then I was like, why not let this be the title of the collection? The original title is a title that I've been trying to make a title for something for years, and nothing has ever just felt like it worked with it. Like I could never find an idea that worked with the title, so I'm gonna kind of put that back on the shelf for now, but I do love that, so hopefully I get to use it at some point. This just, it spoke to me, and I'm looking at the title right now, and I'm just like, yes. Just everything about it, I'm like, yes. But yeah, so those are what I'm working on right now. I do have a couple other things, you know, rattling around in the mind. Things I've always wanted to come back to that I've just never really had time, because I know that they would take literally all my focus. Like I couldn't work on anything else except that, which is kind of how I feel about this fantasy idea. But because of where I'm at in the process, I can't work on other things, or sometimes I just need to step back from it, so I work on something else, which this something else is now with this poetry collection. And once I get through this next pass, I am going to print it out, so I can write on it physically, because I like to do that for my like hard edits. Anything other than grammar, I really like to be able to physically look at it and read it like a book. I find that works better for me with like my ADHD and my thoughts being all over the place. Just kind of like being able to write notes, and I have like these really cool like see-through post-it notes that I can write notes on. I can still see the paper. I'm not writing out in the actual like printed out thing, like copy. I'll be doing that. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, other than that, nothing much going on. Life is good. Life has been probably, it's as good as it's been in a long time. I finally feel like I'm really coming together in life, in all areas, especially like emotionally and mentally and physically, financially, all of the things. Everything's really good, and really everything's on the upward. I feel like I'm in a really good place in my life. A lot of good things are hopefully about to happen to me. Life is good. It can only go up from here, hopefully. It's getting warmer outside for once, and that's really great. Everything is really good. And I'm really happy with where I'm at in my just personal life, but also in my life, my life in general, but my writing life especially. I'm really, really, really happy with where I'm at with that. And I can hopefully have some more news for you on the querying front and getting an agent front by the end of the year. I will be documenting the process. I probably won't be posting in real time because I'm going to be busy with work, and also the querying process is not for the faint of heart for the week. It can take years, it can take decades. It has taken people decades. A lot of people have given up and just moved on, but I'm quite determined. I feel like I have something that's really strong and important, and something that I really want to share out with the world. And, you know, if it comes down to it, I'll self-publish it if I need to. This is something that I feel like I really need to put out, no matter how I put it out. So yeah, that's where I'm kind of at with that. But yeah, hopefully I'll have more for you guys soon. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I have a whole lot to say. But thank you for watching. Hopefully I will remember that this exists and all of you are here. And I'll post more, because I do miss posting. I think it's a really helpful way for me to you know, keep on myself and keep at this. And, you know, I have something to update you. And if no one's watching it, you know, it's an accountability thing for me. So hopefully I can keep on doing that. So have some faith in me. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching, hopefully I'll have something new for you soon. I cannot make any promises for when. As we all know, I make promises and never keep them. But yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you again soon, God willing. Thanks.